Man, I go way back. I'm from Philly, so my Christian hip hop Mount Rushmore was Cross Movement, and we had a group. We were attempting to be the next Cross Movement. It was called the Exodus Movement, and it was Exit Us, EXIT dash US, and yeah, we were like that was the blueprint, man. Like with those guys being from Philly, being super proficient lyrically. When I felt like before them, there wasn't a lot of really technically great rap coming out of Christian hip hop backgrounds, But I listened to all that stuff coming up. But I feel like once I heard a song called "The Light." The light of Christ is a blazing one. It's a fight to live right in this major sun. And so when I heard that from Ambassador, I was like, whoa, Christian rap can be dope. And it sounds so crazy to think that, but I've always felt like before that, it was like, I love God. You should too. Let's read the Bible. Like corny is what the word that came to mind when I thought Christian rap. But when I heard those guys do it well at a high level, I knew like this is something that can be done. And I feel like that's what I would try to do, is to bring technique and bring substance to something where I'm going to talk about Christ. However, I'm going to do it in such a way that it absolutely astounds you. And even if you know the word, you can hear this and be like, whoa, that's dope. So I think that those guys, listening to that Human Emergency album and playing it over and over again, and then later on with Lecrae and a bunch of other guys, but Cross Movement was my thing, man. And I think I still listen to a lot of those guys, and with The Truth and everybody else. So that was my introduction, and that when I learned that it could be done well, and I always had this stigma on it, like, oh, that's going to be corny. We know what he's going to say. He's going to say John 3:16. You know what I mean? And I assumed it would just be whack. And then I heard those guys, and it's just like blown away. And it showed me that you could do it, that it could be done.